is to hear this music that just plays from out of the blues. And the time when that happened was when I was much younger, especially during the times when I was having some form of crisis in my life when I was at the university. One particular instance that I remember was one day I was just walking in my hostel and I heard this music coming from out of nowhere. And I remember climbing up the staircase because the hostel was like 5 stories. I remember climbing up, trying to climb to find out where this music was coming from. But I never found out where. It was as if as I was climbing, the music was, ascending and going higher. And there are times when I come into quiet places like where I am right now, and I'll hear this music playing. It was when I got much older that I realized that music is, I'll call it the music of the spheres, because one can sit down quietly and hear this music playing. There are some apps which I downloaded on my phone. One of them is the meditative app, and another one is called the Endel. And there was one that was listening to this Endel app. I think for Nigeria it's about 15,000 naira for a year, whereas Meditative Mind is about 5,000 naira a year. But I have both of them. Now, there was a day I was listening to Endel, and I heard one of those music, very beautiful music, and those music has to do with the solfeggio frequencies of 528 hertz or 432 hertz. Those music are the natural frequencies of the world, and it helps in healing. So if you want to really heal yourself, I would urge you to listen to some of those music. There was one of them which I use in creating some form of meditation, and it's on my YouTube channel, and I noticed that a lot of people go to that music which I copied from Meditative Mind, and I use it to create a video. And interestingly, a lot of people, that's one of my highest rated videos, but I don't get anything from it because I copied the music from someone. But I'm just happy that a lot of people are able to use that music to be able to pray, to be able to meditate. Because a lot of people have a lot of things that are bothering them, a lot of childhood traumas, a lot of issues. But if you listen to some of this music, it will really help you to heal. One thing I like about the Endel app is that they also have patterns, and those patterns are tied to the sacred geometry. If you listen to any of those solfeggio frequencies, they're actually tied to sacred geometry. There's something called cymatics, where you play music and it forms a kind of pattern. Anytime you play any of those frequencies, it always forms a sacred geometry pattern. And these patterns can be seen in water or some metal filings that they put on. Some metal filings that they put on tables. I would show it here. And anytime you play this music, a pattern is formed. Now, human beings, we are made up of 70% of water. So you can imagine when you listen to those kind of music, what it does to your system. It kind of realigns everything about you. And when you start listening to those music, you would be hearing a certain type of vibration, feeling and hearing vibrations. Those vibrations everywhere you go. And then that means that you are aligned to that frequency. So I just say, let me share this with God's people, because as I said, we are in the ascension phase. We're in the ascension phase. lot of things are happening, and it's really an exciting time. So I would like you to listen to